Namaste friends. Hope you all will be fine and staying indoors and staying safe in your homes. My last class was about poster making. Now coming to my next class, I welcome you all to my next virtual class, class 12th, textbook Flamingo and first poem My Mother at 66, written by famous foremost indigenous flavor of soil writer Kamala Das. As I have told you just now that Kamala Das is a prominent writer of Indian origin famous for her short stories. She usually writes under the pen name Madhvi Kutti. Madhvi Kutti is her pen name. She is a short story writer, but she is too famous for most indigenous flavor of soil keeping writer Kamala Das. She has written some short stories, mainly Padmavati the Harlot, second one Alphabet of Lust, and many other short stories. The short stories, she is an expert on all these and she has done a tremendous job. Now, My Mother at 66 is a poem related to the process of aging. Aging, as we all know, aging is a natural process. We have born, we are going to die. This is a natural phenomenon. As we all know, aging is a natural process. One is an infant, then he becomes an adolescence, then comes the age of 60, 50. When our parents, our elderly parents, what is their expectation from us during this process of aging? This poem is all about, the writer is concerned about her mother who is aged 66. She has grown old, pale, worn, and suffering from some sort of illnesses and all. She is too concerned while going from going from her parents' home to Cochin airport. She looks at her mother and how she feels. This poem is all about. Just a minute. Now I am referring to the textbook Flamingo. Poem is like that. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. Beside means at the side of, next to. Her mother was sitting next to, while the poetess was driving from her parents' home to Cochin the last Friday. She gave a look she saw towards her mother, who was dozing, sleeping slightly. Open mouth, her mouth was open, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked. As soon as the poetess saw her mother, she was slightly dozing, her mouth was open, her mouth was open, her face ashen like that of a corpse. Her face, due to continuous illness, is looking like a dead body, so pale, yellow, and suffering from illness, and realized with pain. Now, poetess realized with pain that her mother was as old as she looked, but soon put the thought away. But soon the poetess thought otherwise and looked out at young trees sprinting, merry children spilling out of their homes, and looked Poetess looked towards young trees sprinting. While she was in a car, trees were looking like a man who was sprinting, and merry children, so happy, playing outside, coming in groups out of their homes. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her. I looked again at her. After airport security check, the poetess looked back at her mother and worn pale as a late winter moon. That is the description of her mother's face. Worn means yellow, pale, due to continuous illness or aging, like a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache. Then poetess felt the pain in her heart, my childhood's fear, but all I said was, "See you soon, Amma, see you soon, Amma," and all I did was smile and smile. That was the reaction of poetess, because her childhood fears has come again haunting her, that her mother is growing older day by day, and she said only the words, "See you soon, Amma, see you soon, Amma," with the smile on her face, so that her mother could be happy. So that her mother could be happy. So, this is the poem My Mother at 66, in which the poetess is concerned about aging process of her mother, who has grown pale, old. Her face is looking like a worn, pale face. That was her fears which has come true, but seeing on young trees sprinting and merry children spilling out of their homes, she could thought otherwise, and at last she can, after airport security check, she told her mother, "See you soon, Amma, see you soon, Amma," with a smile on her face, so that her mother can feel the happiness, the smile in her, so that she can go back home safely and with a great smile. This is the main theme of the poem My Mother at 66. We should respect and love the process of aging and our elders. We should always greet them with a smile, and we should make them feel that they are desired ones, loved ones, and they are the ones, due to them we are here on Mother Earth. This is the main theme, and the poetess has conveyed it very beautifully, the mother at 66. So I want to sum it up that Mother at 66 is a beautiful poem by Kamala Das, in which she describes the process of aging, which is a natural process. She was fearing that one day her mother will grow old. Now her fear has come true, but it is a natural process. One should not fear about that process, and one should greet her parents, his parents, with a smile and love them. Thank you. This is what I have to say. Now some difficult words which have come during the poem. Doze, doze, doze means slightly sleeping. Corpse, corpse, dead body. Ashen, ashen, pale yellow face due to illness, continuous illness. Spilling out, coming out, worn, yellow, pale, ache, pain. So thank you very much. That's all for the day. And recite this beautiful poem by Kamala Das, who was a resident of Malabar in Kerala. This is a beautiful place. So due to Malabar and Kerala, she have the indigenous flavor of soil in her poetry and short stories. Thank you. Namaste friends. Hope you all will be fine and staying indoors and staying safe in your homes. My last class was about poster making. Now coming to my next class, I welcome you all to my next virtual class. Class 12th, textbook Flamingo, and first poem My Mother at 66, written by foremost indigenous flavor of soil writer Kamala Das. As I have told you just now that Kamala Das is a prominent writer of Indian origin, famous for her short stories. She usually writes under the pen name Madhvi Kutti. Madhvi Kutti is her pen name. She is a short story writer, but she is too famous, foremost indigenous flavor of soil keeping writer Kamala Das. She has written some short stories, mainly Padmavati the Harlot, second one Alphabet of Lust, and many other short stories. The short stories, she is an expert on all these and she has done a tremendous job. Now, My Mother at 66 is a poem related to the process of aging. Aging, as we all know, aging is a natural process. We have born, we are going to die. This is a natural phenomenon. As we all know, aging is a natural process. One is an infant, then he becomes an adolescence, then comes the age of 60, 50. When our parents, our elderly parents, what is their expectation from us during this process of aging? This poem is all about, the writer is concerned about her mother who is aged 66. She has grown old, pale, worn, and suffering from some sort of illnesses and all. She is too concerned. While going from her parents' home to Cochin airport, she looks at her mother and how she feels. This poem is all about. Just a minute. Now I am referring to the textbook Flamingo. Poem is like that. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. Beside means at the side of, next to. Her mother was sitting next to, while the poetess was driving from her parents' home to Cochin the last Friday. She gave a look she saw towards her mother, who was dozing, sleeping slightly. Open mouth, her mouth was open, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked. As soon as the poetess saw her mother, she was slightly dozing, her mouth was open,